Hi, Alex.
Hey, Matt.
Well, thanks for your time. It's that's time of the month where we do a little catch up, figure out where we're headed, what we've been up to. Our last recording we published on YouTube, and we're getting some good feedback from people because they actually want to see behind the scenes. So let's just get into it. And where are we at?
Well, we got the Android version released finally. Pleased about that. The took a lot longer than expected with Play Store. Well, probably just me not knowing what we're doing, but it was a bit fiddly to try and get it released. But after a few weeks, finally we got there with that. That's good. And then, of course, we've released our first update. New course, new some extra features. The leaderboard was a bug fix, really. It was supposed to be there before, but it wasn't working. So that's working now. So that was exciting. And you went to an event, didn't you? You went to Brighton, to the developer event. How did that go?
Yeah, that was interesting because we didn't know about that event until 1 week prior to the actual date. So that was a very fast, quick teamwork from all of us, right? So you ended up sending out some postcards. So we had some legacy media handouts. That was great because people remember stuff. So we had some in-game art going on over there on the Brighton theme, a seaside theme, and then obviously we have a little disc with our logo and everything. So that's great. The event was awesome because the people there are the people in the gaming community are very open and they want to talk about and help new game developers, which is amazing. Everybody is open to further discussions, which I've been having since I've come back from Brighton. So I have more or less touched base with everybody I spoke over there, because at the event there are sections like speed dating kind of thing. So you meet somebody for 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes you can only get so much across between two people. So now when we are back, we are actually sitting together for hourly calls, trying to catch up on more things, and people are sharing and learning from each other, which is great. Another thing, what we're doing based on that feedback from the community is because we are building games for the gamers by the gamers. So we are actually I have done posts on socials to get playtesters in, and the idea is the more playtesters we get, volunteer playtesters for now, because we are very small, and the more playtesters we get, the more feedback from these playtesters. What are your thoughts
And it's
about?
fun, right? Yeah, I mean, people have been asking if they can do anything to help, and sure. I mean, yeah, get involved, help us shape the game, have your influence on it. As you say, we're not able to pay people, so they'd need to want to do it. But it seems that plenty of people have come forward. You know, we've had like 7, 8 people come forward already, say they get involved, what they can do to help. It's fantastic. It's a lot. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, let me share my screen, Alex, and let me show you that when you said 7, 8 people, what's interesting is, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So on our Steam page, so we are highlighting that we are in early access, and we are internally targeting a release of September, October.
Yep.
We've got more reviews now.
Nice.
So, I mean, we can go into the details, but it's interesting that everybody is giving a thumbs up, which is still a very early game. The last review that we have is from Cromana saying a fun first version of a game. So they understand that it's a first version, although it doesn't seem to be complete yet. Controls could use some more polish, but I did get the hang of it.
Well, they're right. I mean, it's not finished yet, is it?
Yeah. So we can talk about the controls in a minute anyway, because there are some improvements that we are working on. Then we've got Liquid Dream. He likes. I'll go with the beard. He likes the game, and I like the general vibe. Cozy game. Hodges says it's great fun and he loves the achievement. So hey, thanks Hodges. And then we got Crazy Monkey. It just says fun, which is like great, right? Not sure if there's any details here, but that's it. A thumbs up is a thumbs up, so I'll take it. What do you
Yeah,
think?
it's looking good so far. No, it's all good. It's good. Keep it coming. I mean, let's. We've had, as we said last time, we've had some people who are playing the game and recording it, and that's really valuable experience because we get to see what people understand and what they don't understand. And actually, we've made lots of changes, not that have been published yet, but on the back of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. So we did publish one new version, though, didn't we? Are we?
Yeah.
Should we have a look at that together?
Before we do that, can I please show you something else? Because this is like, to me, it's our great achievement here because we are getting reviews from from some blogs. So Game Daily's highlighted us, which is great. So thank you, Game Daily. We've been highlighted by MMO13. Thanks for that, guys. And I'm loving this channel, how to market a game, right? Because that kind of becomes my domain of how to market. And I'm learning from this dude so much. But he's also picked up our capsule and giving us feedback, which is awesome. So thanks so much. Let's dig into the game.
Doesn't need a person, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. So let's have a look then. So this is version 1.1. Share my screen. We'll have a play through this together. Here we go. Oh, I didn't share audio, but I think could probably do without the audio anyway.
So this came out last Monday.
Mm-hmm. Now we've actually reworked the first course as well, Midtown Loop. 9 holes now. We played it last time though, so I won't play it now. But they are different. Let's go on to this one here. So a much bigger world. I can't remember the relative the size of the previous one, but it was one small block, wasn't it? City block. Mm-hmm. This is quite substantially bigger in terms of the landscape. Big city area. We've fit 18 holes into this. So let's get started. It always starts by aiming it on the basket. There we go.
So I can see there's some visual differences even. Could you explain that?
Right, yeah. So we've got the distance marker now. So it points to the where the basket is. That makes things a lot easier, especially when you can't see the basket.
Mm-hmm.
I've forgotten what.
And what happens when you move your camera? Does the HUD move as well?
Yeah. So it stays pointing at the thing. So if it goes up the side of the screen, then yeah.
Okay, so there is an arrow marker there.
Yeah. So there we go. Let's get the second one. I'm just going to throw it roughly here. Let's hope we're going to get it roughly right.
Yeah, you can get that hole in one, right? Unless you're targeting for the trash cans.
I think I probably could, but in fact, actually, once you've played the course, maybe it is a touch on the easy side, to be honest, really. Yeah. I can probably hole in one 2/3 of the things. This one's difficult up on the top of the building. We didn't know whether to do that or not, but and if you miss it and if you fall short, oh, that's annoying. But don't fall short, he says.
So what are you going to do now?
Oh, a roller. Look at that. Well, I can reset it. I'll let it just finish rolling. Look at that.
Does it stay like that?
No, it'll fall over at the end when it stops moving. I'm going to go back to the start. Here we go. Let's just give it a bit more power, and let's hopefully we get that into the right place. There we go. Look at that. All in one. Well, not, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, look, I mean, some of them are quite easy shots, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd probably be able to. I would say we'll make them more difficult, and I think we will. But with the next release, we are bringing in curves So this version doesn't have the ability to curve. But once we've got curves, we're going to have to change the way that the obstacles work and stuff to make it a bit more relevant.
And I know you're working on the curves and hyzers and enhyzers. Any challenges with how the movements or how to explore that?
Well, it's a bit arcadey at the moment, and so if you want to throw the disc further at the moment, actually giving it some height is certainly one way to do it. So if I was to throw it at this angle, we're only going to get so far, but if I want to go further, you just lift it up and boom. But actually, of course, that's not really realistic, and we do want to make it more realistic. So we're going to make it work better for the sweet spot of about 10-degree lift. And then if you'll still be able to throw it up in the air. I mean, why not? You can in real life. But it unlike now where a 45-degree angle goes further, in the next version, that won't be quite the case.
So I like this one because before you...
This hole? Yeah.
Because there is a potential of going over the building. And I like going over the buildings. But it's tricky because, again, it goes... you have to throw above 100% power.
Okay. Yeah,
and then you know what happens, right? So it's I've not been able to get it in one shot, even if I go above. It's always like 10 meters here and there. Have you tried?
No, I haven't actually, but we'll give it a go. Just note that the drone is different now. The old method of the drone with the way it navigated didn't work on a city this scale. So now the drone actually behaves differently. So we'll just see where the hole is from this. Travel through the building.
We can see the building as well.
No, okay, right, there it is on the side of the hill. Of course, this course has hills, which the other one didn't before, and that was a challenge in terms of the way that the vehicles work, getting them to go up and down the hills. But I think we pulled it off okay. Here we go. Like you say, it's going to have a bit of inaccuracy because of the percent, but it's going to get us fairly close. Okay, I've overhit it, haven't I? Okay, well, it should be able to get it in two, shouldn't we? Because of a reasonable first shot. Oh, I'd have to power high. Whoops. That was a waste, wasn't it? Oh, dear. Okay, well, at least I've got a line of sight shot on this now. Let's drop the power down and...
So this would be a great example for how to practice the hyzer or enhyzer, because you are still going around the building, but trying to put it into the basket. And while you're doing that, you mentioned we want to go a bit more realistic.
Yeah, so another thing, I don't know if there's a point you're going to make, but another thing about realistic is, of course, that struck the basket but bounced out. We've improved the whole basket thing now. The baskets look like proper baskets in the next version, and we're targeting them staying in the basket to score.
So still arcadey. The game is arcadey, but there is a more realistic feel towards the actual sport.
Yeah, well, some of these things are just like, yeah, why not? Why not make these improvements? Because they're just common sense things to do, really. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That one looks well easy, this shot. Got to be getting this in one, haven't I?
Yeah.
He says.
And what about the achievements? Have you unlocked everything on this course?
Oh, v1.1, this version doesn't actually have the achievements baked in yet. We've done them now, but we didn't get them in for release. So there's one on top of the hammer store, and it's going to be in the next version now, isn't it? So the pizza will remain one, like it was in v1, but of course we've not linked it up in this. There's probably another 20 or so achievements to try and hit. I'll make this one the last hole. This one's actually quite a difficult hole to achieve. It's up there on the balcony.
And because can we see it with the drone?
Oh yeah, let's have a look.
And while you're doing that, how about we run a poll, or rather, let's just do a wish list from people to say what achievements they want to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if people have got good eyes of achievements, poll or no poll would happily put them in. I'm all for that. I mean, I'd like to think that anything that ought to be one should be, but the bigger the cities get, then it's you don't always think, do you? So with this hole, it's better to just bounce it off the wall because otherwise it's too easy to overshoot. Whereas if you get it off the wall, then you should be able to. You still have to watch the table and chairs, because at the moment they're not movable. Yeah, see, look, they're not movable objects. That's annoying. That look at that. We'll make this on the last tile. There we go. We're in. Yeah, but we will make them movable objects so that we can knock them out of the way. And then at least gets a bit easier.
So if you keep it there, and in real life, a person would be holding the disc a bit higher than that, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, we've actually changed the height since this. And in this one, the basket's actually deliberately dropped lower just to try and get around the hitting the basket but not going in the basket thing. But all of these things have been improved in the next version. Okay. So yeah. Okay, we'll stop the game play there. I'll just stop sharing again.
So while we were talking about the game, I was also thinking what to do next. Because I have some ideas, but something just came up, which is getting a wish list from the players by the community for the achievements. So I'll add that to my list. Yeah. But I also want to run some polls for the next development cycle, like what would people like to prioritize. So, and then we need playtesting, right? So playtesters I've already reached out to. And remind me, Alex, we are playtesting currently for Steam, Mac, PC, and Android only.
Wait, didn't you just list all the platforms?
I skipped App Store for Apple.
We can playtest on iOS. That's okay.
You can? Okay, cool. So I've already got like 4 people reach out that I've got confirmation from. And we need some more. So I have reached out on the socials, and
as long as people are willing to add value and give feedback. I mean, we're changing the throwing mechanism at the moment. You set the power with either the keys, page up, page down, or with the little arrow buttons. But we're going to improve the way that the throw is done, and also bring in the curving at the same time. So we want feedback, really. Get people to,
Absolutely. And so this update came 4 weeks after the previous update. When are we expecting the next update?
I think we'll be aiming for internal testing probably late next week. So it's a big update, lots of changes. So I think probably a couple of weeks after that.
Okay. So shall we target 4 weeks roughly, and then see what we can get up to?
Yeah. It's not going to be the final update before full release. I think they're going to have more. But the game is really starting to come together now. So, like you said earlier, we're aiming for end of September release. As we get into the final weeks, we're probably just adding and designing courses, really. But the game itself is going to be pretty much there.
Sounds great. So I think that we can wrap it up. We're having fun. That's the great thing. And we want our friends and community to join us in our feedback cycle. So please do. And thanks for your time, Alex.
Cheers. Thanks.